Porch Fest is an event that we started 5 years ago. And the whole idea of Porch Fest is to bring the community together through acoustic music on porches around town. So usually they're all within walking distance of one another. And that's the same case this year. We have 10 porches within walking distance of each other. And they are on business porches. In some cases, they're on private homes, porches on private homes here in town. So we have 10 porches, 2 sets, so we have 20 sets of music, all acoustic. And we poll our musicians a little bit ahead of time and say if they'd like to be involved. And of course, they love it because they get to see firsthand how the local residents are reacting to what it is they're doing. So they really enjoy it.
But I found myself in trouble, and I had no place else to go.
Tell me about how the Art Alliance got involved with Porch Fest specifically.
So the Art Alliance started 6 years ago, so we're really a really young organization. And the concept of the Art Alliance was to bring together groups of artists who needed to have a voice in the community. So we wanted to bring together our performing artists, our visual artists, as you can see the beautiful gallery here, our literary artists. And the concept was we were all going to come together and we would offer services to the artists to help them grow their businesses, grow their craft. And as it relates to the Porch Fest event, Kim Moberg, who is the one who brought the concept to us, she's one of our musicians.
Near and dear to my heart. It combines two of my favorite things, music and community, in beautiful, beautiful, historic downtown Sandwich Village. But in keeping with the Porch Fest tradition, musicians play on porches completely acoustic. And family members, community members, friends are invited to come by and stroll from porch to porch to porch to listen to the different kinds of music that we have to offer. And it ranges from singer-songwriter to jazz to Irish music, to drumming, and so it's a wide array of music.
We just saw the drumming. That was fun.
Isn't that fun?
Oh, yeah. So now I understand you're the person to talk to about the origins of this Porch Fest.
Well, if you look it up on Wikipedia, it says, that it started in Ithaca, but honestly, this kind of music has been happening literally for centuries, where musicians would play and entertain for people long before there was electricity. They would play in people's living rooms and on people's front porches all throughout the country and throughout Europe long before that. So it's really an age-old kind of way to engage in music and have people connect that way.
And so that makes it nice to have everything back in person after a remote one last year.
Oh my goodness, we were so lucky last year to have Sandwich Community TV help us out to present Porch Fest in a virtual manner. And while it was lovely to be able to do that, to be able to share 3D and see people's faces and have them listen and smile and engage back is like nothing else. It's fabulous.
Sandwich, it really is the perfect community for this kind of event. Everything within such walking distance and all the lovely architecture.
Exactly. So the whole idea being that you're on a porch. In some cases, we're not on a porch. Sometimes we're on grass or whatever. But the idea being that they can just hang out. People can stroll through town, residents, visitors to town. In the past, we have easily exceeded 1,000 visitors for just this event coming to Sandwich. So it's exciting. People look forward to it over a long period of time, yeah.
You just have me think. I think Grass Fest is a different event. I don't think we. I don't know if we would be allowed to.
Grass Fest is definitely a different sort of event. We're going to have to figure out something where we could put that. I'm not sure.
I don't know if the Art Alliance would get involved with that.
Do you remember?
People listen to me. Everybody hurts. Everybody has their good days and cries when they get worse. If you've ever lost a someone, you know how it feels.
We have, from the very beginning, always had wonderful support from some of our business sponsors. So literally every single year, we've had support from Cape Cod 5. Every single year, we've had support from the town of Sandwich through the Visitor Services Board. So they help us fund this, which is very generous because they recognize that we're helping bring people into town. So here's the thing. We had been doing it for 4 years. We had done it for 3 years, and then we had the pandemic.
Yeah.
Okay. So we said we don't want to have a loss in continuity from this great event because people are really excited about it. So why don't we figure out a way to do it virtually? So last year, through the very generous contribution of SCTV, and Paula Johnson helped us with this. Basically what you all did was you gave us space in your studio, and in that space we built a porch to do Porch Fest virtually. So we took Porch Fest to SCTV and we recorded everything there. We had our musicians come in. We had little audiences in there, not big ones, but smaller ones. And our musicians performed, and we live streamed it, and we zoomed it out as a live event over 2 days. So we have not ever stopped, which is fantastic, right? When you think about it, we
A lot of people can't say the same thing. So.
Exactly. So we feel very fortunate that we can say we have had it every single year, and will continue to.